and subscriber JW Solar USA. So you guys can see there, this graph is just the echo driving information. It transmits, put the car into a competition. Like the way I drive, it generates some kind of coupon and discounts for stores for me. Then I can be able to utilize it and get to maybe all these other nice stores, JCPenney, Kohl's, Macy's, you know, Office Max, and all the good stuff. So it is the graph. This car can give me up to about 50 miles a gallon. If you look on 25 here, it records every 5 minutes. It transmits the way your fuel economy was running the car. So if you look at that line, at 25 minutes ago, I almost hit about 50 miles a gallon. Almost 50 miles a gallon. But the thing is, folks, the way the driving is going here in Chicago and Indiana is crazy. Very, very, very aggressive. So that's why I lost some efficiency right here, performance as you call it. Well, on our way, we just got a time change. The GPS senses the time zone, and it went from Central Standard Time to Pacific Time. So that's why we're now at 10:05 hours right here, JW Solar USA. So these are the graphs. It's kind of pretty cool. It does all kind of different things, this vehicle, and I can show you the total that this vehicle has already generated. Because last time I put in a competition kind of mode, like I can see now you guys can see we make up to about 40.1 miles a gallon right now. See, if I'm driving, if we drive below 65 miles per hour, I'll constantly stay on the 50 or 48 miles a gallon. So this guy is very efficient, you know. Well, I would say I just gas once. We put the car was almost full when we started the trip, so it's just about 3-point-something gallons added there to give me a complete tank, full tank. And we just gas somewhere within yeah, we did gas by Wisconsin Dells by Madison there, Wisconsin State. So here is the mileage. We generated a 41.2 miles per gallon. That is the EPA rated for the vehicle right here. Which if we drive aggressively like we were doing hours ago and up till now, you know, it's giving us up to 36 miles a gallon. You know, the speed limit here is 70 miles an hour, and people are driving up to 80, 90 miles an hour. So right now it's just like a rush hour time. And we have semis and all different construction zone is out, and but people were everybody is just speeding for some reason. So you gotta keep up with the flow, or else you're gonna be having some trouble. We just a bad accident. I think it's just after Chicago, before Chicago. There's a bad accident, like 6 in 1. So we were not part of the accident. We met the accident. One car hit this one, and they all hit on the same spot. On the passenger side, on the right hand side, passenger the rear, they hit, and someone was stranded in there, and they're trying to rip the car open so they can take the guy. The car was almost like a full car ended up being half. You know, they took from the back, the rear wheels sinking all the way to the rear passenger seats, and they still survive, folks. They survive. And the other vehicle, they just got a slap on the side, and you know, all of them are right. Semis hitting on each other. It's a mess. And we were routed into that thing because we switching from interstate to another interstate. We just get into that thing, folks. That was just God's blessing. We were not part of it, but it was a mess. A shattered windshield, bumpers, fiberglass all over. So I have to, you know, and the police were not there, and all these guys that involved into the accident, they were all trying to help each other, pushing all the other cars on the other side. The other ones are just like a sandwich. Some of them just like a pancake. They're all smooshed like anything else you can imagine. God is good, you know. That's why anytime you're about to do anything, step into your car, make sure you pray. And God took us off from that thing because we stopped on the restroom. This is just approximately 3 to 5 minutes differential when this thing happened. Because some of the vehicles, we tried to identify them because they were ahead of us. Well, they were driving so fast, and it's just a bunch of these guys were stopped at the gas station. They all filled up gas, and about 5 of them. And this is like 6 to 7 accidents in one, including semis. It's a massive mess. But you know what? This is good. Because, you know, I don't think they lost any life there before about to get off the car and help, because the other driver was trying to rip this car so that they can open the door. The driver's door, the passenger front door, the rear, there is no rear. It's already sandwiched all the way in. They're trying to take the guy out from the vehicle. All these other victims were trying to help. They're all involved into this accident. So there is no way I was going to go to the right shoulder so I can just park my vehicle. I was scared because I don't want to be parked on the side there and I end up having my own share. So I was like, well, I think we have to get out of here before the cops gonna show up there. It's gonna be, they block the traffic, nobody's gonna get out. They want information and all that stuff. I wasn't there when it happened, and they're gonna slow me down. We just pray for them, wish them well, and I try to maneuver because all this debris all over on the highway. There's no way. I just keep on maneuver. I don't want to hit anything really big so that I can get stuck into my exhaust system. And we just left right there. I told my wife, we gotta go before this thing is getting nasty. And trust me, as soon as we moved about 30 to 40 seconds, here comes state troopers flying from everywhere, driving really aggressively fast from the other lanes, and the traffic started jamming. I told my wife, I said, this is what I was saying. So, you know, it doesn't mean we don't want to help, but we gotta go. And that traffic ended up holding us a little bit, and we're already past where the impact was, but we left there and we are still going. Everything is good. We are now in Indiana. Yep. So that's the fuel economy and fuel efficiency, how the vehicle is performing, and everything looks great, folks. Everything is working. I can pan where the driver's side here. So yeah, so things are pretty good. and I'll show you the weather, the skies. These are the skies we're dealing with here. It's gonna be good for solar. Well, it's cloudy. There's someone has solar panels here. They can still generate some power today, but I haven't seen that much. See, I think we are really backwards here in the United States with these solar projects. If you look at YouTube, or you look at sorry, not YouTube, Facebook, you can see massive installation. You can see massive sales, solar street lights, street poles, and all that kind of good stuff, and people are making money. And the thing is, this is what we need for our country. This is what we want. We need to improve our energy consumption, energy production, and we need the help of individual so that we can come together and we can win this race, not to depend on other countries' oil and other resources. We as a country here in the United States, we do have the power, we do have the resources, we have everything here. The only thing, we just have to set our minds and get our heads straight, work together, and we'll make the difference. Well, folks, this time I'm gonna wrap up the video for you guys again. Well, this is the fuel efficiency. We just went back to 38.2 miles, and we are doing about 85 miles an hour according to the speed, the traffic speed right now. Everybody's just going. Everybody's just driving, so you can see right there. So this is what we're dealing with. So I'm videoing here, I'm broadcasting live while the pilot is doing the thing, and my wife is just cruising here. So don't mind me, we're safe. We're doing our thing. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes open. We're a little tired, but anyway, you know, that's how it is. This is the fun part of it. Approximately 10-16 hours right here in the Veloster. That's the Veloster right here. So you guys see the pictures and all that thing. That's the vehicle we're driving. Very efficient. 6-speed manual. Here we go, folks. 6-speed. See? Yeah. Here goes the refrigerator, the cool man right there. So it's working. Freezing cold. See that? Is engine start. You can just push that button, kills the engine and start it up. And this is really going pretty good for us. So let me say 8, 9, 10, 11. We haven't used up to 11 gallons yet, folks. Not even 11 gallons. So we already we can go back to the map right here, and you guys can see we already travel for it's all about 122 miles left. If I can interrupt here quick, 537 miles. So that's the field we have right there, and the temperature is really going cool. It's approximately 250 RPMs at 65 to 70 miles an hour. So folks, it's a good time. So I have that arm that you can just use, put the camera, you can just like a picker, you know, that's how I'm using, just to give you guys heads up how things are going. Everything is working good. Thank you and God bless.